Greetings, Eric Backer, New Zealand naturopath, author of a book called Candida and I formulate products called Candida with an X. Thanks for checking out the video. Everybody wants to lose weight today. Everybody wants to lose weight. Have you noticed? There's a lot of big people out there. But what about the skinny people? What about the people who want to gain weight, who don't want to lose weight? They're out there too, okay? You can't see them, but they're out there. It's easier to see bigger people than skinnier people, but there's a lot of skinny people out there. Here's a question I got from a lady over in the States. Eric, I'm losing way too fast on the Candida diet. What can I do? I've lost 4 kilograms, which is about 8 pounds, which is great, which is about a stone. I think 6.4 kilos a stone, so it's under a stone, which is great, except I'm a very thin person to begin with, and I ended up skeletal, even with slight modifications to the diet to keep in some carbohydrates. If you could add in some additional comments for those who the weight is falling off quickly, that would be very beneficial. Okay, all you skinny people out there. First of all, why don't you take a bit of weight from the bigger people? I mean, that's going to solve your problem, isn't it? It's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The fatties will get skinnier, and the skinniers will get fatty. It would be so easy if we could do that kind of swap, wouldn't it? But it doesn't work like that. Okay. A big part of my clinic is to try and get people's metabolic rates working optimally. So the metabolic rate is what your body is going to do with the food you eat. It's either going to keep you in a normal state like it is with me. It's either going to make you too big, or your metabolism will make you too skinny. So metabolic rate is governed by a whole bunch of different factors. Genetics, personality, diet, environment, stress levels, all sorts of things will make up how quickly you gain weight and how quickly you lose weight. A great way to lose weight is to be a person with anxiety, like my mother was. Those people can eat like a horse. They can eat thousands of calories and they can't gain an ounce of weight. Isn't it weird? And then you get the other people that are too laid back. They don't have so much anxiety. They tend to be much more laid back, easygoing kind of person. They gain weight far too quick. And they say, I've got a girlfriend and she can eat all day. I only have to look at food and I gain weight. So what are the secrets? How do you actually gain weight when you're skinny? Now, the first thing I'd probably ask of you, if you're a very skinny person, are you a relaxed person? Okay, do you have the ability to be able to sit down and relax and move more slowly and speak more slowly and take your time doing things and not be in a hurry and find my rate of speech most irritating because it's too slow for your mind? Are you getting the point? If you get irritated by other people, if you bump into people all the time, or run up and down stairs, if you move quick, if you drive your car very fast, if you get very impatient with people, if you've got lists of jobs to do, and then lists of jobs to do, maybe you suffer a little bit from anxiety. Maybe you need to slow that anxiety down a little bit by doing some nice, relaxed, controlled breathing. These are the unseen things that help you to gain weight. I get at least 1 patient per day like this, who's very underweight, who's got high anxiety, who tends to be a little bit on the hypothyroid or hyperadrenal side. She or he may well have a high cortisol rate, and oftentimes they've got many different issues with their health as well. Many will have fatigue, insomnia, they'll have the anxiety, they'll have digestive issues. So how the heck do you gain weight if you're skinny, if you can't relax? It's not easy. It's not easy to do so. But I certainly encourage you to have larger portion sizes or meals more regularly, more often, but particularly to sit down and slow down and relax a lot more. This is the key thing for skinny people in my clinical experience. They just need to slow down and relax a lot more. This alone will enable you to gain a couple of pounds per month just by doing that one thing. Now let's just say you are a very relaxed, easygoing person who's very skinny. Okay? I've yet to meet one of those people. I see them, but very rarely. People that are really chilled, relaxed, easygoing, very skinny, lose weight very rapidly. They exist, but they're very, very rare. Okay? And in those situations, I like to do a thyroid function test. I like to do a salivary cortisol test to look at their stress hormones and look what the heck's going on. Usually people that burn weight really quick gain weight fast in spite of a high-calorie diet, eating the right foods, need to slow down. So what are some high-calorie foods? Fatty foods, coconut fat, meat with a little bit more fat on it, eggs, nuts. There are many different nuts you can eat. So skinny people often benefit from chewing very well and slowly and eating more things like almonds, Brazil nuts, macadamias, cashews, which are high fat. I don't usually recommend big people to eat cashews, but skinny people I do. Right? Lamb with a bit of fat on it. 2 or 3 eggs per day for a skinny person. So protein's important. And try and find the kind of carbohydrates that really sit well with you, with your personality. There could be potatoes for some people. There could be sourdough bread for other people. Okay? So try and find out the type of grain. It could be quinoa. Okay, it could be more sunflower seeds. There'll be particular foods that you like to eat that will allow you to gain weight more rapidly, particularly if you eat them regularly throughout the day, especially if you learn to back off and slow down and give up on doing all these endless amount of jobs that you're so busily trying to do. So try that and give me some comments if you feel this is really hitting a spot with you with this video, because I usually equate very skinny people who can't gain weight to a high metabolic function that will really profit from a big lifestyle change. Meditation, Tai Chi, yoga, not doing all these exercises that allow you to burn off weight. We had a patient yesterday who's running hundreds of miles every month. It's ridiculous. Very, very skinny lady, lots of digestive problems, running too much. So my advice was to stop running, but she just said she can't do it. So think about these points I've raised and give me some comments. I'd be interested to see. Thanks for tuning in.